Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you guys for joining up here on Twitch and of course Trippy Commentaries. This is going to be a pretty cool live stream. What we're going to do is head to the Palmer-Taylor Power Station. You guys might want to check out the latest Fearless Force video. He broke down a bunch of new things that he wanted to get off his mind when it comes to the Chiliad mystery, and one thing he mentioned was the Palmer-Taylor's Power Station and that it might look like a jetpack. That's an interesting thought. Not too sure if I agree with him, but we are going to head to the Palmer-Taylor Power Station now, do some exploring. I did want to check the area for some spider webs. We are looking for some more hidden spider webs. We did a live stream last night where we searched in many of the key locations around Mount Chiliad. Unfortunately, we were unsuccessful. I really thought there was a chance we might be able to find a new one. It did not happen. So we'll check the Palmer-Taylor Power Station. It's not on Mount Chiliad, but it's still very suspicious because it's never really a location you have to go to. I mean, there is a couple missions, one pretty big one towards the end of the game. But another thing we want to do there is search for Gruppe 6 cameras. We found Gruppe 6 cameras in many of the more important locations, and one place we have yet to look is the Grand Theft Auto 5 huge power station, the Palmer-Taylor Power Station. Here it is, guys. We have our Gruppe 6 truck. Let's go check it out. Of course, if you want us to check out anything in particular, just let us know in the chat. I'm RJ, and I do have Trippy Madison here, keeping an eye on everything for you guys.
Trip. Let's
explore the power station and see if we can find some security cameras. You'd have to think that there's probably going to be some security cameras in here, right, Madison?
There has to be. I mean,
must be dealing with some strong explosives, maybe some electricity. It's a smoke break out here.
I know. You would think they wouldn't be smoking around large explosives, so.
What do we have in here? Okay, little tunnel area, guys. I have not searched the power station in quite a long time. We had a couple theories involving the power station a pretty long time ago. There's actually a red lightning bolt found on a box, which is, it kind of stands out, so we tried to land the Space Stalker and even get struck by lightning on top of it. We did not prevail, but I still think that there might be something to this place. What do we have here? Storage of flammable gases. No naked sites? What? That's weird.
Wait, what is that?
It's,
no naked. Does that say sights? Are you sure?
I guess. No naked lights. No smoking. So.
Well, that's a good.
At least these guys aren't smoking.
Oh,
sorry guys, I wasn't going to shoot you. They're all running for the hills.
That's one way to enforce no smoking.
Yeah. 50 cal sniper. Okay, so still no cameras. Let's keep it moving. That was an interesting sign. I'm going to look for spider webs here at the Palmer-Taylor Power Station. They only spawn between 1 and 2, so when it gets closer to 1 o'clock, then we'll certainly concentrate our efforts there. And, you know, obviously maybe that's when you can share your thoughts on what you think about the webs yourself there,
yeah.
Trippy Madison.
They are definitely trippy, that's for sure.
No doubt about it. Okay, so we cannot get into this interior. What does it say? Unauthorized persons prohibited. Oh, really? Really? Yeah. You're thinking that maybe, in this case, maybe the cameras are a little bit more well hidden, Madison, where before the cameras have been in plain view. Haven't found any yet, and I'm thinking maybe there'd be some hidden inside the interior. Doesn't look like it.
Look up to the corners. There you go.
Some ventilation glass. Okay, more guys hanging out. Better not be smoking. Really? Wow, these guys sure don't care about the whole no smoking rule. They're smoking wherever the hell they feel like.
Do they go back into those doors? Can you stand out there and wait for them to go inside, or no?
No, I've actually done that before, and no, these doors never open. I've thought that maybe there was something in here before. Of course, I wanted to get in there to look around. It looks like maybe a location that we were intended to go into at some point, because before the game came out, Rockstar said that there was going to be a ton of interiors in the game. There's really not a whole lot of them. So I really think that maybe they wanted us to do more here at the Palmer-Taylor Power Station because the game's so big they didn't have time to throw it in, and it just became kind of a meaningless location. I don't see any cameras. I don't know, guys. I'm starting to think that maybe there is no cameras here at the power station at all. I was hoping to find a Group 6 camera, and looks like Group 6 does not have any cameras here. Now, I will point out there is a security guard. Aha! Right on cue. If you look at the security guard, it is a Merriweather security guard, which is another private security company. So that would have been interesting to find Merriweather and Group 6 here. And this guy's definitely creeping. Definitely a lot of interesting stuff on that. Now here's the red lightning bolt that we were referring to. There's also some red lightning bolts on the satellites as well, and one of the reasons why we look at the red lightning bolt is because on the space docker, the tires, there is red lightning bolts. You even have some red lights up here. So what we did was we landed the space docker on here, not as easy as it sounds, and then made the weather thundery to try to get lightning to strike the space docker. The issue with that, because remember Back to the Future, Madison, where the DeLorean got struck by lightning as it was going 88 miles per hour,
Yes.
forced it to go into the future. So when we're sitting stationary, it didn't help. What do you think? Do you think it might be possible for us to get struck by lightning as we turn to 88 miles per hour?
I mean, if anybody could pull it off, it might be you. Have you tried it before?
Yeah, we've definitely tried it.
And it didn't work out.
No, and I'm telling you, when you go 88 miles per hour and it's lightning outside, especially when you're Franklin and you use his special ability, it looks crazy. It looks super ominous.
Did you have the right gigawatts, though? Because that's very important. That's a crucial thing.
Well, it's funny you mention that because the space docker seems like it's missing something. And what we feel it's missing is the flux capacitor. So maybe that's what's preventing us.
Absolutely. You need the flux capacitor. Like, come on.
Exactly, right? And the flux capacitor
So
is diagrammed at Lester's house. I don't know where it would be. My best guess would be Fort Zancudo. We've certainly explored that area quite a bit. I gotta mention as well, guys, as we just run around here, try to find a single camera. We haven't found any at all. It'd be interesting to find like one lone camera at this point. But one thing that we were tweeted out is a cargo bob is able to pick up certain boxes. And the boxes that I saw the cargo bob pick up were in Fort Zancudo. Now that is probably not going to be easy to pull off, because if you fly over the skies above Fort Zancudo, they're going to blow you up.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a way, and we're definitely going to try to pick up some boxes using the cargo bob. We just thought it was only vehicles only. Apparently that's not right.
I wonder if there's any spider webs in here.
We'll definitely look here. Alright guys, we are back. Let's continue the search. What time is it here? 22, so we're getting closer to 1 o'clock. And then we'll switch gears, see if we can maybe find a spider web here at the Palmer-Taylor Power Station. That would change it up a little bit, seeing as we think right now that all the spider webs are probably located on Mount Chiliad. We are certainly not on Mount Chiliad now. We're here at the gigantic power station. You can see these huge tubes that head into the water. What do we have over there? Is that a buoy? Interesting. Got a lone tree over there on the island that kind of looks like the tree of knowledge a little bit. Definitely would be a good location for the spider webs there and the cables. That's for sure, guys. Let's see what else we have around here. Ooh, got some smoke action. Well, I think that unless there's one very, very well hidden camera, we can confirm that there are no cameras here at the Palmer-Taylor Power Station. So Group 6 does not have a presence here. This is a place that I thought might have something to do with the Chiliad mystery, and really finding that Group 6 camera might be a direct correlation, especially considering some of the other places that we found the camera. But after a pretty extensive search here around the facility, We have not found any cameras whatsoever. We have here, keep out.
There could be something to unlock here.
So, high voltage must have some high-powered generators in there. It makes me think of the Easter egg from Grand Theft Auto 4, which is at the Statue of Liberty. It's a huge statue. It's really called the Statue of Happiness, but of course it's mimicking the Statue of Liberty. And to get inside of it, you have to go through a door that you basically just walk through. And on that door it says something like there is no secret passage here, something like that. So GTA 5 and Rockstar is a prime candidate of someone to tell you something but not really mean it. They could say, hey, there's nothing over here, but really that's exactly where they're hiding the Easter egg. And it is 30 in-game minutes until 1 o'clock. So let's see if we can find another spider web here at the...
If you look at it through a scope, there's some kind of electrical current that's going through there that is very obvious to see. So look at it close up and see if there's an electrical current going through it. That might have something, that might be a clue.
Alright, I know you mentioned that. So you're saying the actual... It's basically like a glitchy looking shine that the wires have, or I guess the web has. Are you saying that you think it might be electrical wiring that's making up the web?
I think so, yeah, definitely. I mean, you gotta think about it. A spider, no. Some kind of alien force, absolutely. Especially with the electrical currents going through it.
Not seeing it so far, guys. I looked all throughout the wiring there. Let's go ahead and move on. Unfortunately, you don't have much time, being that you only have an hour to find the damn spider. Running out of time. Man, this would be an epic place to find the web, guys.
Oh, no.
Going down. Well, I believe it is now, yes, past 1 to 2. No spider web found. And unfortunately, man, there hasn't been anything to find here at the Palmer-Taylor Power Station at all, guys. We did a pretty good search here. We looked at everything, and I gotta say, man, there's really not much to find as far as clues. I remember the first time we searched, we found that red lightning bolt. And that really did pique our interest because the red lightning bolt on the space docker tires. Oh, yeah, here's some wiring. Interesting. Kind of blowing in the wind, just like the spider webs. Your theory that the spider web is really just electrical wiring. I mean, you're really out there, Madison. Do you think that it was possibly put there by aliens? It makes sense. That's for sure. I mean, it'd be kind of crazy how they put it there, like, for an hour. But we've seen holographic UFOs. There's no reason to think that there wouldn't be holographic spider webs.
What is this about finding Trevor's mom? Do you know anything about that?
That's a pretty good point.
Tim Frost says that.
After you actually beat the game and of course keep Trevor around, you have to get some prescription pills for Trevor's mom, but if you go do that and come back, she won't be there. So it's a little bit interesting that you never see her at the end of the game.
What about this? Maybe if there are 2 more webs and we find them, since there are 4 doors on the observatory, finding the last 2 will make another light appear on the observatory doors, and that was done by John. Live.
Nice. Good.
That's
good
actually
theory,
very
John.
interesting.
Absolutely. Like, confirm the 2 webs we've found so far do not make a word.
Charlotte's Web. Tim Frost, you're such a comedian.
Comment if you think about it. Think about Charlotte's Web. Charlotte was making messages in those webs, and that's what got the pig.
Gosh.
I don't know. I think the pig's name was Webster. I want to call it Bait, but I know that's
Wilbur.
a different word. Wilbur, Webster, same thing.
Webster is a dictionary. Look it up.
This is a pretty nice bridge over here to end it off on. You'd think that if there was another hidden spider web on Mount Chiliad, if I had to make the best guess possible, it would be on or around this bridge right here. This is a suspension bridge, so you have some wiring already. There's a very long tunnel that the bridge leads to. You can see the bridge and the tunnel, man, they are crazy looking, and no cars ever come over here. This tunnel is completely...
We're walking up, that light was flashing, so maybe...
Interesting. Alright, guys.
Something to do with it.
1 o'clock, 360. Nothing there. Let's continue along the path.
Everybody's saying, look under the damn bridge.
We're definitely checking out under the bridge. Is no spider web under that bridge. And another thing is, you know, you've had a spider web found under an overhang. The second one was under a bridge. What if the next one is found in a tree? People have linked it to maybe wooden structures. Well, a tree would certainly count as well. Again, for joining us, guys. Hopefully one of you can find the spider web, and if you do, make sure to tell us so we can go check it out for ourselves. No spider webs. Get out here. Adios, amigos. Stay trippy.